Hello everyone, I am Light. I am speaking to you, dear viewers, to expose some secrets regarding the game of seduction and how it is that you can become player in this game. Pay attention. I will not be saying this twice. Most people don't understand how to play the game of seduction, nor they get how stupidly simple it is to make a person obsessed over you. For the men, these tricks will give you the same power the bad boys that get the best girls have, and they are so conveniently simple you will want to do them anyways. I honestly should not be sharing these with you, so pay attention and be man enough to use it responsibly. For the women, stay alert from these tricks. More men are becoming aware of them, and you may want to know all of them to keep yourself from being manipulated. You also may want to use them to get a guy to obsess over you, in which case, be mindful of the potential ramifications of those actions. These tactics are effective to both genders and can ruin the life of someone if employed maliciously. Let us start this with one of the most commonly used ones, scarcity. Picture being the last Coca-Cola in the desert. Even if there is an oasis nearby, the fact that you are not easy to come by and you are not available for everyone gives you value. Value is linked to scarcity. The way you can use this trick is subtle yet effective. Become a part of a group, communicate and interact with them, but suddenly make yourself unavailable. Find some times where you would otherwise be able to engage with this group or person and dedicate it into something else. This will naturally make others realize the lack of you, making them more aware of what they don't have, making them value your presence even more. Do not completely disappear from their radar. This is a mistake often made by those who employ the trick, and it loses its charm just as easily. Make your presence known, but make it scarce. Simply doing this will make them chase you. Moving on to the next one, consistent habits. This one is so powerful yet so underused. It's honestly outstanding how many people don't already know of this. If you can slowly build up the habits to make yourself behave a certain way, the same is true of people you know. Start by saying hi, building up to a handshake, later on to a hug, and then you can sneak in any form of affectionate action and turn it into a habit for the other person. Soon, with enough consistency and repetition, you will activate the part of the brain that loves familiarity and harmony. But now they have a taste for the habits you introduced to them. Even the escalation of the affectionate acts can turn into a habit if this trick is used correctly. Moving on to the next one, I'd like to introduce you to the incredible power of mystery. I am especially fond of this one. This builds upon the principle of scarcity. We humans have an innate urge to solve puzzles. Any information gap will leave us wondering and seeking answers for some reason. If there is a lack of information, there is a demand, and the more ambiguous the message is, the more glorified the messenger. Women are especially susceptible to mystery. If you are able to convey yourself without depriving her of using her own imagination to create an image of you, you will have a way easier time creating interest and making her always come back and crave for more. But don't get it twisted. These are not gender specific, and men are just as guilty of falling for this trick. In summary, always say less than necessary. This next one is so cruel. I denounce any user of this tactic publicly, and I do not condone its use. However, it is important that you know of this before moving forward. I call it overwhelming love to build overwhelming need. Bombard your target with organic kindness and compliments. Make them feel loved and appreciated. Become the one person that has made them feel the most loved and cared for by displaying acts of genuine or fake love or kindness, acknowledging their best qualities at every chance. Then the game begins. The next step is to cease the compliments and start focusing on something else. This will create an artificial gap of appreciation created by you, and they will seek to regain these good feeling and therefore seeking you. This can create obsessive behavior from the target, the point of turning them into a stalker if done effectively. Be careful what you do or don't do with this. Getting closer to the end, we are going to dive into the hive mind of humans. I call this one, be desired to generate desire. It might sound counterintuitive, but being desired is a game changer for those who play the game of seduction. Showing that others want you around will increase the chances of your target wanting you around. Here's the thing, humans want those things that others want. This plays into the supply and demand concept, but backwards. Let me explain. If a lot of people want something, then it's probably rare to come by, even if it isn't true. The thing is, you don't even have to have people actually looking for you, but just give an illusion thereof. By making comments of how other people are looking for you, or showing examples of others finding you attractive, it is more than enough. Well, be careful with this one. You as humans are especially bound to use it irresponsibly in some way. The name of this trick is perceived familiarity. This one can be done by anyone. It plays into our love for familiar things. If you mimic the gestures, mannerism, and language patterns of your target, you will become nicer to them. and will always make the thought of you something nice because of the familiarity profile you have created. Or, do not make it unnatural. It has to seem like you are getting there naturally, and as your interactions with the target continue, you slowly adopt their traits. If they move their hands and make a lot of gestures when explaining something, you can slowly start doing the same, which will give you an air of familiarity and harmony with them that will make you indispensable to them. Boy, this last one in contact with all the others will persuade and obsess anyone over you to the most insane levels. One more time, use this information responsibly, and remember to take care of others as I have taken care of you today by preparing you with this knowledge. With that being said, take care, and I will be seeing you in the next one.